You wake up one morning, grab your phone, and nothing loads. No Wi-Fi, no data, no memes, no cat videos. You think it's just bad reception, but then you check your router. All the lights are blinking red. You step outside, and everyone is standing in the street, staring at their silent phones. The internet is gone. Completely. Forever. Within the first 10 minutes, confusion spreads. Within an hour, panic begins. Airports can't check tickets. Banks can't access accounts. Smart homes can't open doors. Half the planet is staring at screens that suddenly mean nothing. The stock market doesn't crash because it can't even open. Cryptocurrencies vanish into mathematical dust. No emails, no GPS, no news updates. The world goes quiet, except for the sound of people asking, "Is yours working?" After a few hours, the silence becomes strange. People start talking face to face, awkwardly at first. Someone tries to tweet with an actual bird. Another person writes a status update on a wall, literally. Laughter mixes with fear. The modern world has just lost its nervous system. By the first day, global logistics collapse. Deliveries stop. Planes remain grounded because nobody can coordinate routes. Payment systems fail. ATMs stop working. Credit cards become useless plastic. The few who still have cash suddenly feel rich. Supermarkets can't restock. Factories can't ship parts. The economy freezes, not because there's no money, but because there's no connection. After a week, strange things begin to happen. People rediscover libraries. Old printers and fax machines come back to life. Radios return as the main source of news. Books, once ignored, become treasures again. Children play outside instead of watching videos. Families eat together without scrolling through screens. Sociologists call it the Great Boredom. It lasts about 2 weeks until humans remember how to be social without signals. By the end of the first month, communities start adapting. Local newspapers return. Small networks appear within cities. Little intranets where neighbors share messages through cables strung between houses. People rebuild knowledge the old-fashioned way. Writing, teaching, talking. The silence of the internet is slowly replaced by the noise of real human voices. A year later, the world is different. Governments have rebuilt small, isolated digital systems that work only within their borders. Scientists try to restore the global web, but without the old infrastructure, undersea cables, satellites, massive data centers, it's impossible. The internet wasn't in one place. It was everywhere. Remove a few pieces, and the entire web collapses like a fragile net full of holes. Humanity realizes too late how dependent it was on invisible threads of information. 10 years pass. A child looks at a dusty smartphone and asks, "What's the internet?" Adults laugh, but there's sadness in their eyes. They tell stories of online worlds, instant messages, and endless videos. The child doesn't believe them. It sounds like magic. Yet, without the internet, people live slower lives. Streets are full of conversation instead of notifications. News spreads from mouth to mouth. Letters become precious again. The loss wasn't just about entertainment. Humanity lost decades of digital memory, research, art, history, all gone in an instant. But perhaps through that loss, something else was found. People began to look up again, to see the world directly instead of through screens. The internet once connected billions of minds, but it also separated hearts. Maybe, without it, humans would finally learn to connect in the one way that truly matters, face to face. And maybe that connection, simple and ancient, is the only signal we ever really needed.